this is where we're at with the hay filter. I've got this marked. This is the back, which will be pointing to the back of the truck. So if this is the back and this is 90 degrees away, then we're going to split that in half, and this will be the first hole. This will be one of the 2 exit pipes for the gas, and there's enough space here to drill a 3-inch hole, which is what I'm about to do. Got me a 3-inch hole saw, and I've got these uniseals. So the way this works is you drill a 3-inch hole, then you put the uniseal in the hole, and you put a 2-inch pipe through the uniseal. It pushes it, expands it into the hole, and seals it up. So I'm gonna set y'all down here and drill a hole. Let's see what you're seeing here. Always the tricky part. Just some blocks of wood here. There, okay. Got me a drill bit. Okay. Find our mark. Here. Line this up. Get it roughly centered. Okay, now for this first part, we're going to drill forward, as you normally would. Until we penetrate. Okay, now we're going to reverse. The reason we're going to reverse is because that actually heats up the plastic a little bit and makes a nice smooth hole. Yeah. Very clean. Just to focus here. Pretty clean hole. A little bit of burrs on the inside that I can clean up with a knife. Not too bad. Get that cleaned up, then we'll put in the uniseal. Okay, here's the hole after I cleaned it up. What I ended up doing was I used a heat gun, and I just heated the flashing on the plastic there, and just ran my finger over it to smooth it out. So you may be, if this will focus in tight enough, you may be able to focus. There we go. I think you can see where I've kind of smoothed that out. It's very thin, but you can see it there. So as it turns out, these seals just snap right in there. Okay, it's a little bit of a, not a loose fit, but it's an easy fit right now. This is what I'm going to test with. This is just an elbow. It's already got a chamfered edge on it, which should make it a little easier, but you can see it's not going to just slide in there. It's going to take some work. So what I want to do is I'm going to warm up the plastic or the rubber seal with the heat gun so that it gets a little more flexible, and I'm going to use a little bit of ammonia glass cleaner, otherwise known as Windex, and that should lubricate things enough to slide this in here. So I will do that now. That's feeling pretty rubbery and flexible. Let's soak this down here. Okay. Just slide this on in here. Go. That is in. Now let's show you what it looks like. So we've got the pipe is penetrated through the Uniseal. You can see how that's holding in there much tighter now. I can't pull it out. Okay, and what on the inside, what this has done is it's pushed the seal outwards. So you can see it's now, see if that shows up, that is now angled out because of the pressure of the pipe inside it. So that can't back out through the hole now. So the pipe itself is holding the seal in place. So that's in there, that's a good seal. And the next step is to try applying some vacuum to this. I'll stick the lid back on it. Okay. I have to put the camera down here. Gotta get the ring. How much you're able to see, but let me just get this ring on here. This is a bolt ring. I've got to thread this bolt in through here. Alright. Tighten this up. As I recall, you've got to tighten these very thoroughly so that they will actually seal. About any wind noise. A little bit windy out here today. Alright, that should be enough to put a vacuum test on it. Okay, so now we've got the lid on. There are no openings in the drum except this nicely sealed elbow. So what I'm going to do is stick the vacuum on here. Plugged in, turned on. Okay, so this is a shop vac. I know it's capable of producing about 30-40 inches of water, maybe more. I'm just going to put it on the drum. You can hear the vacuum is sucking pretty hard. Don't be confused by the hissing noise. That's all from the shop vac as far as I can tell. It's not getting anything through here. I would put a vacuum gauge on this, but I have no easy way to hook that up right now. So you can tell we're not collapsing anything. Not even in danger of collapsing anything. I mean, even now I'm pushing on the sides, I'm pushing against the truck, we're not gaining any ground. So this has got 4 ribs molded out of plastic to stabilize it. And I mean, that's holding it in. That's holding the entire weight of this hose just by the vacuum seal against here. It's leaking just a little bit, but not much. So that is basically maxing out the vacuum. Okay. It's not leaking around the seal, not a bit. Maybe just a little bit leaking out of this lid. I'm going to crank down on this lid some more. See what that does. Yeah, see the lid has lost a little bit of the bolt tension because we're applying so much vacuum. It's actually sucked the lid down a little harder. So now we can tighten things up further. Yes, I'm trying to do this with one hand. In fact, I'm curious if this is actually on upside down. This ring looks like it's symmetrical, but I think when they came from the factory, they were on with the bolt facing down. I'm going to flip it over and try it the other way. So I'll put y'all down and let y'all see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I think that may be a slightly better fit. You can see I bolted that ring on a lot tighter now. Still not perfectly even around the edges, but I think part of that's just the way the drum was molded. It's not perfectly round. It is sealed though. I took the entire ring off and I couldn't even lift the lid up, so there's quite a bit of vacuum on there right now. No signs of collapsing, nothing flexing, nothing at all. It's not moving. So anyway, this video is way longer than it should have been. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time.